Hey YouTube, it's your girl Sharonda Patrice and I am back with another video. If you're new, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. Today's video is going to be a little different. I'm going to do a craft with me while I talk about something Christian related. So today's video is going to be about my top 5 favorite Christian movies as I make a key holder for your keys. So just stay tuned. All right, let's get started with what you're gonna need for this project. First, you're gonna need a wooden board. Secondly, you're gonna need some hooks for your keys. You can buy some already made like this, or you can buy some that you can screw into the wood. You're also gonna need paintbrush and paint. You're gonna need some glue and your decal, whatever it is of your choice. Mine was already cut out before this video. You're gonna need something to put your paint in. And if you want a little distressed look, you can add a paper towel to it. And your glove, of course. Alright, so the first step is to paint your wood. I was going for a distressed look, so that's why I have the paper towel. And so what you want to do is you just want to like tip your brush into the paint, and then you just want to rub it off a little bit onto the paper towel, and then when you put it onto the wood, it'll have a kind of a distressed look. So that's the kind of look I was going for. So while this is going, while I'm painting, let's go ahead and get into my top Christian movies. So I'm gonna go from 5 to 1. So I'm gonna go from my not really least favorite, but you know, I'm gonna just save the best for last. How about that? So number 5 is The Case for Christ. I really love that movie. That movie was phenomenal especially for someone who is atheist and who doesn't believe in Christ. So the movie is just about this man who's an atheist, and his wife is now a Christian. She's found Christ, and he is just out to prove that there's no such thing as Christ and all this stuff. So The Case for Christ, if you have not seen it, check it out. My number 4 on my Christian list is Overcomer. That just came out maybe a year or so ago. That was really good. I really enjoyed it. It had Priscilla Shire in there. Shire, I don't know how you say her last name. She's always good to watch in a Christian movie. And it was just about this girl who she didn't know her dad, and you know, she had asthma, but she wanted to run on the track. And then this guy who was a coach, who something happened with the, I think he was doing basketball, something like that. Something happened with the team. They weren't funding it anymore, so he had to choose something else to do. So yeah, the runner and the coach kind of grew a bond. He showed her Jesus and all kinds of stuff. It was really good. That is definitely one I would say you should watch. So y'all, I'm just getting the sides on my board. Excuse my light because it decided to go out of nowhere. I don't know what happened, but I'm just gonna get the sides of the board, and I will be done painting. All right, so I'm done. Here's what it looks like. I'm gonna let it dry, and then I'll come back for the next part. All right, so I got my light back working, and this is what it looks like fully dry. A nice distressed look, exactly what I was going for. So now I'm going to take my decal that I printed out with my Cricut machine. I designed a Cricut Design Space, printed out with my Cricut machine. I am going to pull it off on the transfer paper, and I had to cut the video off because that thing was giving me a hard time, y'all. So I got it all pulled off on the transfer paper. Now I'm just trying to center it, make sure it's centered. and I will place it on the wood. So next on my Christian movies, number 3 is Leap of Faith. This is an old movie. It's not your typical Christian movie, but it's supposed to be like a comedy. It's got Steve Martin in it, so it's a comedy. But it's basically like, you know, how we have those people that's on TV, and you wonder, like, is this real? Are they just scamming us? Yada yada yada. So this is like showing, like, I guess what they thought back in the day. People were doing on TV, like preachers and stuff were doing on TV, to make all these millions of dollars and have all these people coming to their church and stuff like that. So Steve Martin was the pastor, so you already know it's funny. He was the pastor, and he was going around doing tent revivals. So it was hilarious. So if you're looking for a funny Christian movie, I would say go for that. Number 2 is Breakthrough. Y'all, that movie right there, that was very close to number 1. Like the faith that that lady had in that movie, I'm trying to get like that, for real, for real. She had some real faith for her son. So it's just about her son hanging with his friends. He fell into some ice cold water, didn't know he was gonna survive, and yeah, so the mama had some crazy faith. Um, yeah, I was having a hard time with this vinyl, trying to get it off. It was not trying to come off, but I finally did get it off. So my last movie, the top number 1 that I just love and watch over and over and over, is War Room. When I need a pick me up, like I just feel like I can't make it no more. I feel like I don't know how to pray. Like, y'all know there's times where when you just feel like you don't know how to pray. I pull that movie out and I watch War Room, and it gets me back in the flow. It's like I never left off. That thing is just so inspirational to watch. So I've watched that thing 100 times. So that would be my top number 1 movie, Christian movie, is War Room. So y'all, right here, I'm just trying to see where I want to put the key holder at, and I'm using E6000 glue to glue it down. Make sure you do it very generously so it will stay, but don't overdo it. So like when you put it down, it doesn't seep out on the sides. I did have a little piece seep out on the side, but that was because when I put it down, it wasn't quite centered, so I just slid it to the side. So you just want to make sure that you don't put so much that it's seeping out on the side. All right, so I'm gonna go over the list one more time from 5 to 1. Number 5 is Case for Christ. Number 4 is Overcomer. Number 3 is Leap of Faith. Number 2 is Breakthrough, and number 1 is War Room. Those are my top 5 Christian movies. All right, guys. So make sure when you put this down, you let it dry. I let it dry overnight. And yeah, that is all it is to it. It came out really good. I really loved it. And I hope that I have inspired you guys to try this project on your own. All right, you guys, so that concludes this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Here is the final product, how it came out. You guys can see it. And that's all I have for you guys today. I love how it turned out. It's beautiful. I'm going to hang it up today. So make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. If you actually like the craft with me, please let me know down in the comments, and I will continue to do more videos like this.